All the skills you've honed over a sporting lifetime will make you a legend on the green. And that green is just up the road.
Good morning everyone and welcome to Musgrave Hill Bowling Club for a great day of bowling here. It's the Champion of Champions for the Gold Coast Tweed District Bowling Association, and at the moment we're going to have an interview with two of the champions of their various clubs, and what a great game this is going to be. So sit back, enjoy, share the screen, and you've got all day of great bowls.
Okay, we've got the first round here right now of the Champion of Champion singles, and on Rink 1, the live stream rink, we've got Nathan Rice playing Barry, the bad Barry Baz. Nathan, a little bit about the game.
I'm looking forward to it. Barry's a great mate of mine, so I'm just going to go out there and have a bit of fun and hopefully put on a good show for the live stream.
I'm sure you will. And Barry, what's the formula?
Obviously really happy to be here. It's my first year playing in all these events on the Gold Coast, and proud to represent Burleigh in this event, and wrapped to get the singles win and to play against a good mate in Nathan. And we've probably had a lot more battles together than against each other over the years, and always generally prefer to have him on my team than play against him. But like you said, we'll just try and do our best for the live streamers out there watching today.
I'm sure you will. Now, just a little intro. We've got a new sponsor on board. Dandenong Bowls Club, got a bowl shop in there now. You know a bit about it. Let us in on it.
Yeah, obviously with COVID hitting Victoria quite hard at the moment, Dandenong showed the initiative by going online. So for all the Victorians, anyone out there who wants to learn more and look to buy any of their various products, you can go online, Dandenong Club, and check out their bowl shop. And that is the new normal now. We've got to work with the times, and the fact that they're providing that for the people out there to buy their gear. It's great that they've come on board and support what you guys are doing, such a great event. So any sponsors that are getting involved in these hard times, they're doing a great job.
Thanks a lot, boys. No punching in the clinches, and have a great game.
Thanks, mate.
Well done, Brett. Thanks very much. And this morning we've got a bit of a novice lad of a bowler, but someone who gives a little bit of insight into these two champions. Good morning, Mr. Wilkie.
Morning, Brian. Glorious day on the Gold Coast.
Absolutely. Just for anyone that wants to know, it's a little bit of cloud around. There's top today on the Gold Coast at Musgrave Hill of 25 degrees. It's at the moment 22.7 degrees. No rain forecast, and there's a slight breeze. And knowing Musgrave Hill like you and I do, a slight breeze.
Yeah.
This is Windy Hill.
Yeah, it has the nickname of Windy Hill, but it's quite pleasant at the moment, so hopefully conditions might stay like this and we'll see some good quality bowls from the boys.
I think so, Brett. And an early prediction from you. You knowing both these players exceptionally well, mate. Who do you favour?
Oh, it's pretty hard to pick them, really. After both players having a break, they've obviously come back after the break well, winning their club singles. So, I think it'll be a good quality game. Be pretty close. And,
mate, it's the old saying, though, do you favour the current international or the former international, being a former international yourself, Brett?
Yeah, well, Nathan's obviously taken a step back now, retired from international duties, but, he showed that he's still playing well and keen, beating Aaron Sheriff in the final of the club singles at Helensvale. So
yeah, well, look at that for an opening bowl. It's not bad for a golfer, is he?
Yeah, well, he's here to play, isn't he? He's signalled his intention straight up.
Let's just look at this. Mate, not a bad starter. I know I'd be happy with that. In fact, if it was my opening bowl, I knew it was downhill for the rest of the day for me, though, Brett.
And Barry's had much success in the sort of club singles down in Melbourne. Winning their state champion singles there numerous times, so it's a
wonderful reply there too by Barry Brett, just sitting just in front of the kitty. The bowl's still on the run, so Nathan's got to be a little bit careful that he doesn't cut his grass here.
Yeah, he's made a bit of a sort of target there as well, a bit more to rest on for himself, a bit more to play with.
Another not a bad bowl, not at all, by Nathan. You'd expect quality heads from these two players, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, especially in the conditions. Yeah. Perfect, really.
And of course, we've got, unfortunately though, and I must give a call out to all our other champions who have won their various events. I know a lot of them are very disappointed, Brett, because with the delay to the champions this year because of the virus and everything, a lot of them are very disappointed because, and I give a big call out to a lot of them. They've been diagnosed with some serious illnesses, and wishing you all the best, and hope you get over your problems. And love to see you back on the green very, very shortly. So another great bowl here by Nathan.
Oh, beautiful.
Bit of a split on here, mate, or what?
He's made a bit of a target, so Barry might be pulling out the big drive early in the day.
Yeah, so as you can see on the next rink there, we've got the former Scottish international in Ryan Burnett from the Broadbeach Bowling Club playing Trevor Crompton from the Mudgeebar Bowls Club. Everywhere you look, there's quality games all over the field there, Brett, isn't there?
Yeah, a lot of good quality games.
Tell you what, he's not going to be far away. Is he just going to miss it? Oof. Try there by Barry.
Yeah, he opted to go with the lesser weight. I thought he might have went a little bit firmer at that, just to be sure of it.
That's the difference, mate. So when you're a current international, mate, you've got good touch. You don't have to go quickly.
Yeah, us old fellas would probably play the easier, more direct shot.
I had a great game of bowls myself yesterday at a boat as a bowls club. Had a colossal game of pairs. Nathan's sticking to the forehand, playing towards the car park area, Musgrave Hill Bowling Club. And as you can see, there's quite a good crowd here already. Let's expect it to be with this absolutely classical first up round. Unfortunately, it is most unfortunate, it is a first up game, because this really should be a final, the way these two blokes, I reckon, performed today.
Yeah, that's right. But it's interesting. Nathan sort of went a fair way back there. I thought he might have just tried to pass on the forehand, just get sort of maybe a metre or two behind. Because sort of with Barry, he's probably in two minds whether he just wants to tap it out to his bowl or try and clean a few out, kill the end maybe.
Yeah, maybe kill. He's having a good look at it anyway, so. Of course, they tell me that you and Nathan and Aaron have been scaring a few house owners around golf courses of late, Brett.
Yeah,
trip to this room.
We've been rattling a few roofs with the golf balls around the place, but it's we've had a few good social games of golf, which has been nice.
That's great. Nice relaxation, isn't it? And it's great to have all the viewers on board early this morning. We see Barry here lining up. Obviously going to go quick with this one by the looks of it.
Yeah, I think he had to with this one.
Yep. He's had a good drive. He's not far away. He's got them. Wow, what a bowl.
Yeah, that was the best result, the kill.
Where'd the kiddie go?
Into the ditch and outside of the rink.
Outside the rink. What? That was a...
I'll replay that end now.
Yes, the game hasn't started as yet. Yep. Great bowl there by Barry Lester. It's a lovely start there by Nathan Rice, and could be in for a long game here, mate.
Yeah, well, he had that sort of little option of the finesse shot, trying to pop the jack, but at this stage of the game, early in the game, I think that's a better option to go the bigger shot to be sure of it.
Yep.
Maybe later in the game, you might have the confidence to play sort of the more finesse shots.
It's great to have everybody on board early. I hope you're enjoying the telecast, and please just share it out there. We can't recognise everyone this morning. We're more intrigued in the game. But please tell us who you're barracking for and tell us where you come from so everyone else can see. We'll try and acknowledge a few where we can, but please do. It's going to be a very intrigued game, this one here. It should be, as Nathan starts again, playing his forehand, playing back towards the second green. Just a little bit underdone with his grass line here by the looks of this one, but his weight is absolutely spot on. Absolutely. One thing that Nathan impressed me in the final too, Brett, was up Helensvale, which we telecast Barry's game last week too, which was a cracking game between himself and Crawford. Nathan's weight control all the way through the final against Aaron was just absolutely superb.
Yeah, it makes a big difference if you can have nice weight control and that sort of thing. It really sets the game up.
Or something that you and I should be looking at in the future. So my wife keeps telling me.
Especially those little shots where you're looking to sit or trail, and if you miss, you finish just behind. When you've got good weight control, it can be a very crucial shot to either make a difference or just get into a good position.
And of course, once I talk Nathan, that's the first thing he does is drop his weight.
You give the kiss of death.
Kiss of death. But he has his weight control, and Barry's last week too was first class, so should be a crack of these two internationals, and we see a lot of viewers on board from Victoria, so our thoughts go out to all of our good friends down there. See a beautiful bowl here by Barry, just going to pull up just a tad short. pretty
Yeah,
close to the
thoughts
shop.
with all our Victorian friends. It's hopefully they're on the way out of things down there and can get back to the green soon.
Oh, I hope so. I know what it was like when we couldn't play. I know a lot of people were missing the game, myself included. Nathan, perfect line.
We've got Travis Lester, Barry's brother, watching from Lakes Entrance. That's where Barry's from originally.
Yes, there's a wonderful article in that magazine the other day which I read, which is a wonderful insight into Barry's career. Got a good
Seems to be
line.
really enjoying his time up here on the Gold Coast at Burleigh.
Well, he's doing a great job there too, though, Brett, as you're fully aware of yourself. It's great to see Burleigh come back to being one of the powerhouses on the Gold Coast again. He's doing a great job there. He's encouraging everybody to enjoy their bowls, and exactly what they're doing.
It's a good way to bowl there by Barry. Just gave that little bit of a chance into his own bowl. Holding 2.
Nathan, no, just not quite. So Barry holding 2 with 1 to go. He can really rub this one in. Of course, he was 2 down the first end and had a kill, so advantage Mr. Lester.
Yeah, that's right.
See Ryan Burnett slipped their way very comfortably to a 6-1 lead very early in his game against Trevor Crompton from the Mudgee Bar Bowling Club.
Opting to stay with the same hand. He's just got to try and pass Nathan's last bowl.
Well, he looks as though to have a bit more grass on. This is just dependent upon his weight now. He's got a bit of a free kick here, hasn't he? He's just got to sneak past that, which he has done.
Yeah, he's played it well.
Played it very well.
Very good weight.
Yeah. Should be, I'd say 3 from here anyway, depending.
Yeah,
Yep,
3
3 shots. So started to Barry. Got a good crowd here, Brett. It's good to see everybody coming down.
Yeah, all from various clubs, so great to see them supporting their local champion.
Yes. I think it's most important, I think, when the players actually win their club championship, to know that they've got the support of the club too. And they're great to see a great Burleigh connection here as well as everyone else. Mudgee Bar, I can see a lot of clubs here, as you said, supporting their various champions. Mermaid Beach, yes.
I was talking to Graham Cooper from Tugan during the week, and he was rapt that he just recently won his club singles.
He
for
has.
the first time for a few years for him, so he was really looking forward to today.
Yes, but the only thing being is that, of course, the only thing that could ruin Coop's day today is there was a Greenkeepers Day yesterday.
He did mention that to me. He said, I've got a Greenkeepers Day the day before. I might have to take it a bit easy that day.
Mate, remember hosting a Greenkeepers Day quite a few years ago, Brett, out at Boaters Bowls Club, and Coops rang me about 7 o'clock the next morning and said, Brian, were we at Boaters yesterday? He enjoys those days. See a nice bowl here from Nathan just swinging around here. Is he going to pick the kitty up? He's got it.
A little bit fortunate there, the jack to get in the road.
Yep, and to crash into something.
Barry using Aero Optima bowls, and Nathan's using Henselite XGs today.
See, he's got a nice line here on this bowl too. How's his weight looking? It's not too bad.
Yeah, should drop in.
Pretty close. Pretty close. Pretty hard to tell from here who's got shot, but
Yeah, not much in it.
not much in it. You know, still plenty of bowls to come, so I guarantee your shot hasn't been played. Just got to drop in under this one here, and he has too. What a great bowl here by Nathan.
Great change of hands.
Yeah. So obviously Barry was holding shot with that bowl.
Yeah. Staying with the same hand. Just trying to get another one in there, I imagine.
Yep. And of course, Brett, in your job as CEO of Bowls Queensland, how have the entries gone for the state titles, my friend?
Yeah, really well. We've had a big influx of entries from. Originally, we opened the tournament in earlier in the year when it was scheduled for May.
Yes.
And our entries closed just before COVID struck, and our entries were pretty good. We were happy with the entries we had earlier in the year, and so we put a hold on all the entries. We either gave a refund to anyone who wanted it, or we held on to their entries if they wanted to wait. And a good shot here from Nathan.
Yeah, it's a great bowl by Nathan. Beautiful control, Brett, wasn't it?
Yeah, perfect weight there, just enough to sit it out a couple of rolls.
Yep. So that's an exciting time because that's coming up in the month of October, from the 12th of October onwards. So I think everybody will be looking forward to that.
Yeah, so it's we ended up coming up with dates from the 12th to the 25th of October, and when we reopened the entries, we have had a really good response. So much so we were sort of stretched for greens across the Gold Coast for the pairs and singles. We had a big influx, higher entries than what we had in May, which is good.
It's fantastic.
And, so everyone's keen to get out and be a part of it, which is good.
Well, Barry's got a nice line on this one. He's just trying to play reaching weight. He's maybe just going to cut across the head. Just cut across.
Had good weight.
Yeah.
Had an opportunity there if you could have trailed the jack around the corner.
He had a few there, didn't he? He had a few there waiting, so... Yeah. So, again, as in the first end, Nathan got the opportunity here to have a bit of a free kick there. He's got a couple of feet to draw another one and tie up the game at 3-all. So if you keep sharing it out there, ladies and gentlemen, getting it out there to as many people as we can. So
his last two were pretty good on this hand, so you'd nearly back him in to repeat it.
I think he's a little bit underdone grass-wise. How's his weight?
You gave him the kiss of death, and then I did. We both got him.
Mate, I've learned all about this commentator's curse, mate, I'm telling you. Learn all about it, my friend. Think it was 2. Yeah. 2 shots. Yep. Our 2 Gold Coast Tweed District Directors manning the boards. Got a great bunch of directors on the Gold Coast. They all do their bit, and they're out in force again today too, which is fantastic to see. Nathan sticking to this 3/4 length. Having played against Nathan a few times, normally when he's in trouble, I've always noted he goes 2-2, Brett.
Yeah. He normally sort of starts with a 3/4.
Yep.
But then sort of varies accordingly.
Yep. Just got a bit of a camera problem down that other end at the moment, so we're back now. Look at that. Robbie's got us back already. Yep. Lovely bowl here by Barry. Just going to pull up a tad short, but beautiful line on that, didn't he? Perfect line. Nathan sticking to his forehand. See around it. What a great bowl by Nathan.
Just enough.
Yeah. Mate, this, so far this game hasn't disappointed at all, Brett, has it?
No, they both started well.
Yeah.
Not sure whether he's going to hold enough. Maybe just needed a touch of weight as well.
Could be second shot. What's Nathan going to do? Is he going to come round there, or is he going to change his hand?
Oh, I think he'll try and stay, just drift around, even if he just gets just past. Blowing a bit of smoke though, Brian.
He is blowing a bit of smoke, mate. Which is, yeah.
It's may get in Barry's eye a bit if he was planning on playing weight up through the middle, but
very close.
I think
Yeah.
Barry wasn't far out. He just needs to add, 18 inches to his last bowl. Had very good line with both.
How can we go wrong? 2 Bretts doing the commentary.
Yeah, you don't see that too often, do you?
No.
How are you, Brett?
Not too bad, Brett. Oh, we got a cracker of a game on here, haven't we?
Yeah. Barry's just had to sort of add that little bit of weight and overcompensated a little bit, but gives him a backwood.
Yes,
only
it does.
bowl past the head at the moment.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. What have you been up to, mate? A lot of work.
Yeah,
lot
just
of
busy,
things to do.
Busy
yeah.
working and spending
Yeah.
time with the family.
Of course. Bit of golf.
Bit of golf. Yeah, a few games of golf. But, not a lot of bowls.
No. Oh well. Tell you what, Nathan's not badly down here too.
Yeah, what a good shot. He's
Oh,
changed
this
his
is a
hand.
very nice bowl.
Changed his hand and nailed it.
Yeah.
What a great shot. Not easy for Barry to get to either, really.
No, he's got to probably look to punch his own bowl, but I suppose...
He's just looking to see whether they line up to get the
Yeah.
two yellows out.
Yeah, get onto his own or get a piece of Nathan's bowl on the other hand. It's
Yeah, can he see enough of Nathan's bowl?
The problem is if he gets... Yeah,
he could get the three of them, but I don't know whether he can get the right angle there.
Yeah, you need more front on of it, don't you?
The danger is cleaning both his own bowls out as well.
Exactly right. No, it's not. From looking from this end too, it's... he might try to arrive on his own bowl, maybe. The weight he just played on his previous bowl, if he gets contact on his own, it's quite possible to get a result there. See what he's going to do.
He's lining up for the drive.
Yes.
I reckon he might be lining up for Nathan's bowl, trying to get the three bowls out.
Yes.
It's on his forehand.
He is.
Oh, he hit the bowl.
Oh, and he's rolled it. Oh, God.
He hit the target he wanted.
He did hit the target.
Just didn't get the right
Boy,
angle.
oh boy, I'd suggest he's 3 down.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he might have only been 2 down prior to that.
Probably was, yeah.
He's not far off his target, and he's
He
been
needed a
really
quarter of an
unlucky.
inch more, huh?
Yeah, really unlucky there. It was a great attempt.
It was.
3 shots to Nathan Rice.
Yes, 3.
Takes over the lead now to lead 5-3.
A lot of viewers on board here today. I expected there was. Great game to watch. A lot of our Victorian viewers still in lockdown. You'll get through it, ladies and gentlemen. Back to your game you love.
It's our first round matchup here in the Gold Coast Champion Club Singles.
Yes, it's worthy of nearly a final, isn't it?
It is. First one to 25. I think we're going to have a nail biter, Brett.
Look, it won't be. I'll tell you now. I'll be very surprised if it's not sort of 23, 21, 20, that sort of thing. You know,
You never know with singles. Like I know Barry played his club final last week. He had a good lead. I think it was 21-12.
He did, and yeah.
And then and Crawford Linton came back.
He just chipped away. It's sort of, but he's a never die sort of guy, isn't he? He's a really steely performer.
Yeah, a lot of experience.
Oh yes.
Yeah, both players just straying a little bit this end. First end they've had a sort of couple of loose ones.
Yes, it is. Wind's been very kind today at Musgrave, and it's very unusual.
What's the chances of it staying like this?
Yeah, you winning lotto, me going halves with you.
Nathan will be disappointed with that. Didn't really correct.
Didn't correct, yeah. Yes.
Opportunity for Barry to put the pressure on. Good to see our friends from New Zealand watching. We've got Anne Simpson from Christchurch. Hello, Anne.
Yes, Eddie King watching from Port Macquarie.
Yeah, well, Barry's played a similar bowl as well.
He has. There's no real shot there at the moment, is there? There's plenty of room here for...
Plenty of room. You'd expect Nathan to at least get the shot here.
Yes, his line's been pretty good. He's just got to correct that metre of weight, that's all. And looks like he has. Right on it.
Yeah, well, that's perfect, really. Barry hasn't got any position.
No, he hasn't.
Just needs to get one close.
Yes, he needs to fatten up the target if he can, just to sit on that bowl. Or
Even if he just sneaks past it, it'd still be a good shot.
it would be.
Just behind, second shot.
He'd love to just clip it too and just
he's
walk,
played
and that's
beautiful weight
given him
there.
a big chance there.
Great
It's opened up.
reply from Barry.
Yes.
He just gave it that little chance to pop it or just finish behind. Second shot was perfect weight. Well, it's giving Barry an opportunity here.
Yes, Mick. Ryan Burnett's up 8-4 over Trevor Compton.
Bit of room here for Barry. He's out on a good line.
He looks like he is.
Just needs to stop.
Is he going to flop in?
Might be enough, I
It
think.
might just be enough, yes. Got a little question for you from Craig Hodges. G'day, Wes. Who do you predict winning?
Well, Brian and I spoke about that earlier, and he
Yeah.
asked me, and I didn't really give him an answer.
Yeah.
I was on the fence a bit, but it's pretty hard to pick.
It
a winner.
is. I
think they're
mean, they're so evenly matched, aren't
they've
they?
both been in good form and
Yeah.
a lot of experience, and they know each other's games so
They
well.
do play a lot with each other in
Yeah.
some great games. You
Played
know,
a lot of
representing
pairs together over the years
Yes.
and many international games.
Of course.
Commonwealth Games pairs bronze medalists in Melbourne
Yes.
together. So yeah, that's many years ago, 14 years ago.
Yeah,
So
boy.
there's been a lot of games played with and against each other since
Exactly.
then. So.
Corey Wedlock's on board. G'day, Corey. How you going?
But I'll have to pick a winner. I've been on the fence twice
Come on,
now, so
come on.
I think my clubmate Nathan Rice will win by 2 shots. There you go,
Oh,
that's my
okay.
prediction.
Rightio. Okay.
I'll be level 23 all, and he'll play the match winner to get 2 shots. It'd be a fitting finish to a game like this, wouldn't it?
I'll call the next round. 25 all.
How are they going to manage that, Brett?
No, you can't. What about 2 bowls on 24 all, resting on the jack and having to play the next in?
Well, that's possible.
Yeah, Corey, he's got off the fence. He's predicted.
A lot better opening bowls this end from the boys. So
Yeah.
both good starters. One with good weight, one with good line. Not far away though.
Yes. Hello, Wendy. How you going? Shane Wilson.
Shane Wilson, an old friend of mine. We played juniors together in Ballarat and Victoria. Hi,
Ah,
Shane.
okay.
Well, he's just tried to drop that little bit of weight and
He has,
overcompensated. It's made Nathan change his hand. Good weight.
Yeah, weight's beautiful. He's just hung out there a little bit.
Sort of.
Yeah, I think Baz will come down there
Yeah,
and
he's
try to touch that
blocked
jack.
himself off now, so he's
Yeah.
also changing hands. But yeah, you're right. He's got a couple of options.
He
if
has.
if he's arriving, if he's just making sure he's full drawing.
Yep. Inside the bowl, touch jack for 2.
Little trail would be the best
Yes.
result.
Just going to hang out too, I feel. Yes. Just got caught out there a little bit wide. Not much.
Replica of Nathan's.
Yeah. Looks a better line. Has he got the weight? He's close to it. He's just going to fall short. Lovely line. Well, it doesn't change Baz's target. He's trying to just touch the jack or get the inside of the bowl.
Looks like one to Nathan at the moment.
Yes.
His weight wasn't too bad with his last. He just had that little bit of weight to touch the jack,
Yeah.
get off the pole.
Ria Bailey's just asking, any score from John Bain's game? We'll have a look just after this bowl. Johnny Baines down 3-2.
Oh, he's just
And
got
I'll
a
tell you
hold
what,
here,
is he
Barry.
going to hold or not? Is he going to get a piece of the jack? He's
Oh.
just slid by it. Oh, beautiful
Gave
weight
it
for the
every
shot
chance.
too, yes.
Any movement would have given him 2
Yeah.
of the jack.
Even along the line would have been okay for him,
Mm.
yeah. Well, Nathan knows the one thing he can't be here is tight.
Yeah, he's just analysing the situation,
Yeah.
the dangers. Sort of looking at the option of coming back around that short bowl. Bit safer.
Yes, it's about 4 feet out that bowl, so there is plenty of room to get around it. It's drawing okay.
Can he, is
Will he
Barry's
come
bowl,
back from there?
is
It's
Barry's
probably
bowl
right on the-
worth any?
Yeah,
he
is it?
might- if he just lays it out, he might make 3.
Actually,
Not
you
sure.
are right there too. I'm just looking at that from this. Yes, that's close. You might have a look at this
Not
bowl.
sure if the front one would be into consideration, but
Now, he's got his own bowl coming up here if he get...
good
Oh,
shot.
that's a lovely bowl. Lovely bowl for 2. Yep.
Extends his lead to 7-4.
Yes.
First one to 25 here this morning at Musgrave Hill Bowls Club.
Yes, first round of the Champion of Champions singles. Yes, the Dandenong Bowls Club got a bowl shop online to keep you nice and safe. Melbourne's newest destination for bowlers, the Dandenong Bowls Club. It now has a bowl shop. Yep. Lovely starter here. Good weight. Ryan Burnett's now leading 9-5 in that game. Has tightened up a little bit against Trevor Crompton.
Barry's just opted to change his hand in this direction. I think he played the started with the forehand going this way last time and had a couple of sort of wide bowls, but he's trying this, just trying to find his way this direction.
Yeah, he's nutted his line perfectly. Just that. Hello, Ron Crook. How you going, mate? Or I should say Ron Cronk. Sorry, Ron. Peter Hurrigan. Yes, was a great shot.
Bowl there from Nathan.
Yes, nice bowl there. He'd back himself to get one inside of that.
Yeah, well, it gives Barry a good sort of guide there, those two bowls.
It does. He can land either one and almost... Oh, he's dropped short with that too. That's very unlike Baz.
Yeah, he had anything from up there, he could things to sit on, but his line was good. Opportunity for Nathan to put the pressure on if he can nail it here.
Okay.
Bit of insurance.
Yes.
Still room for Barry though.
Oh, there's plenty of room there. Got his line perfecto. He just needs a metre a run.
Only takes one sometimes, Brett, doesn't it?
It certainly does, mate.
He's definitely up.
He'd just love an inside edge of this bowl. And he's got it fat. He flops in and we'll soon find out.
Very close.
No question asked.
Yeah, I don't think it changes Nathan's shot. He's just trying to draw it. He's pushed it out a little bit further than the other ones, his previous ones.
He's just dropped a little bit shy, so...
Overcorrected.
Yeah. Harry's had a little look at that to see what the story is. He knows whether he beats his own bowl, he'll get shot. Rolls the bowl over once, he gets 2.
Yeah, his weight was good his last one. He could keep that sort of similar weight.
He could, yes. Sit on that bowl, roll it once. Colin Bray's just saying there's homemade pies here at Musgrave Bowls Club too. Robbie's just saying he's ordered a pie. Now,
he's in the area again.
He's very close here.
Less weight
as he
than his
tightened
third
up
bowl.
just that little bit. He just needs to flop off this. Got to be close
great
there.
attempt.
Yes, got 2 straight up. Yeah, Nathan said 2 shots. No mucking around.
Just enough.
Yeah.
2 to Barry takes him to 6. Nathan 7.
Yes, won the diff. Gary Place watching from Bendigo in Victoria. Welcome to the coverage, Gary. Hope you're keeping nice and safe. I'm sure you are. And I'm sure you're keen to get back into bowls. And don't forget all your bowlers out there, your social bowlers. On the Gold Coast, just talking about those at the moment, be aware that it's safe to come back to bowls. You will be looked after in the proper COVID way. Any club you go to, they're all doing the job completely and utterly right.
They're all working under the industry COVID safe plans.
Exactly.
On the rink next door, Ryan Burnett's leading 9-6 over Trevor Crompton. And the 2 rinks over, we've got Paul Staggard Jr. from the home club here. Senior, sorry. From Musgrave Hill, leading 8-5 over Paradise Point's Wilson Alexander. Well, great opener here from Barry.
Yes. This is what we expect from them.
Very good starter. Just a little bit longer length this end. Stretched it out a little bit from the previous few ends.
Free up a little bit just to...
Longish 3/4.
Yes. Yeah, Nathan's just a bit shy on that one. We've got Michael Blake watching also from... oh, Robbie's ordering a pie. Yeah, mate, he's already ordered, mate. Yeah, no surprise there. Baz is well down again here.
There's another good weighted bowl.
Yeah, flops it back and it's actually... Yeah. Wow.
Very good shot.
Lovely bowl.
Well, Nathan's got a little bit of improvement to
He has.
do from his first. Probably
He's
about
got to arrive to
5
that.
foot short.
He looks very well down here. Is he going to turn quickly enough? He's just going to slide by.
Gave it that little bit of a chance, but
Yep.
sort of one of those things. Do you try and fatten it up, or do you give it a little chance to spring something? It's
Spring it out or sit
one
on
of
it on
those-
the inside bowl, yeah.
one of those sort of awkward shots. Barry's opted to
Yes, he
change
swapped
hands.
over. He's going to try and get a shot as well as cover that.
Yeah, there'll
Which
be
he
less chance of setting up a target for Nathan on
Exactly,
this
yeah.
hand too.
Don't want to fatten it right up.
No.
He's urging that on to get behind that bowl.
Yeah, it's a good shot. He counts.
Yeah, he counts.
Also, if the jack splashes out there, it'll cover that as well.
Yes, gets the outside of the jack. It'll flick sideways. All right. What have we got this time?
His line's not bad.
His lines look very good here. He's close. Is he going to lock this inside bowl? He has.
Oh,
He
good
flops
shot.
in. And I'd suggest we're having a look.
It was nearly as good a bowl he could play to
Oh,
that head,
brilliant.
really.
The weight was immaculate, wasn't it?
May not have got shot, but he's definitely changed everything with
Yeah.
the angles and the whole dynamics of the end now.
Oh,
Barry
yeah.
is looking really good. But, Barry's bowls are all lined up on the backhand for Nathan to play weight, so he's actually set up a really good shot for himself next bowl. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes. Yes,
Barry's-
Barry. Yeah, is he going to come down and...
He's changing back to the backhand where he started. Any little touch on the jack would be
Yes,
perfect for him.
any flick on that. Even if he rolled it over, because it looks very close for shot for Nathan. It's
He must favour him down. He's looking for the bowl.
yes, he is. So Nathan can actually can come down there, and if he gets any edge off Barry's bowls, he can set that for 2. But he'd be probably just dead drawing. He won't be playing a purposely weighted shot. Hello, Lynn.
Yeah, I think in the context of the end, how it's transpired, he'd be probably pretty happy with 1, really.
Oh, I think he would.
The
But
way he was staring down
he'd
there.
be confident of, just being there on the draw. He gets any inside edge of these bowls, he's just playing a safe line, that's all. His weight was very, very good.
Yeah, good attempt.
It was a very good attempt.
Barry's going to go for the measure bowl, look of it. So he
Yes.
must have favoured Nathan, but not convinced.
No. Yes, it's hard to tell. I can see from this side it's very hard. Anyway, we'll soon find out.
We've got Matt Harris just asking about the lines on the green. Yeah, the greenkeepers use a paint that stays there for a fair while, depending on the growing season. And they move the rinks around accordingly, just to wear on different parts of the game.
Must be signed in through reception. All patrons must be signed in at reception. Thank you.
And the bowls they're using, Nathan Rice is using Henselite XG, and Barry Lester's using Aero Optima.
Aha.
Just a question there from Matt Harris. What do you think the green's running at the moment, Brett?
Oh, geez, I tell you, I haven't really watched the bowls finish too much, but it'd have to be running tad over, 15?
Yeah, I would say around 15.
Yeah,
I'll say it'll just free up a little bit as the morning progresses.
it will, yeah. Good pace green to play all your shots on. You can feel
Yeah,
confident.
it's a nice kind pace.
It is. George Allen's watching.
Play those little weighted shots
Yeah.
with confidence.
Thank you, Alan. Appreciate that. Weight's very good, just a touch narrow.
Well, he's snuck in for 2, but still a bit of room there for Barry.
Yes, Barry's just asking about his weight, and he's probably looks almost the centre of the jack, centre of the bowl sort of thing. So correction on grass, and he'll be right on it.
He's just had he's missed his line a few times on this forehand going this way.
He has, yes.
So he's just finding his line.
Now this will swoop late too. But it's good enough for sits on that bowl.
He's beaten that one.
Yes.
Just enough. Still a bit of room though. I think this is a shot.
Yes, I feel this is the shot. Right in behind it there.
Yeah,
There's probably a foot of room to get another bowl in there for Baz.
Yeah, just needs a touch of weight on his last. Touch of green, touch of weight. He's chasing it.
Yes. I think he likes it. It is going to cut but onto his other bowl. But if he flops it off it, yes, and he does.
Ooh, I think he needed to roll on his back to get the shot.
Yes. Rob Unsworth watching from North Albury, home of the Hoppers. This is going to, yes, a little bit.
Doesn't like it.
No, he doesn't.
I think the marker might have indicated Barry had the shot.
Well, the way, yes, it was the way she did it, is to say you've got shot, but I'm not telling you how many. And it was, which is the marker's job. But I mean, it was one up or one down. So, or was the straight out arm mean? I'm not sure.
Sort of not. It wasn't really. Wasn't up, but it wasn't really down either. But it's
Well, Baz knows that he plays the same weight, puts it out a bowl wider. He flops that back bowl over. He's got 2.
Yeah, even a little sideways touch of the jack.
Yes.
If he hasn't got one already. Well, he's after it.
Yes, it's well pointed.
Just watching it.
He's going to finish on nicely here, and looks like he's just drawn the absoluter.
Very good
so that's
shot.
at least 1. We'll have a look. Let's see what happens.
Corrected his line well. Same sort of weight as his last. 2 shots. Levels our scores, 8 all.
Yes, there you go. Pauline Rose is watching from Harvey Bay.
Keeping on track.
And just letting you know about Melbourne's newest destination for bowlers, the Dandenong Bowls Club has now got a bowl shop and is looking after you. If you're in lockdown, you can order online. They'll get from Aero Bowls, Henselite, Drake's Pride, Taylor and Hunter Gear to the exclusive BLK High Performance Apparel. You just go to dandenong.com.au for everything bowls. Eight all. There we go.
Yeah,
Some of the other games, what have we
stretched
got?
it a little bit. Not quite as long as what we had last time going in this direction. Probably a couple of feet shorter. Similar.
And both the other 2 games we've been talking about too, the Ryan Burnett and Trevor Crompton game is 9 all.
Yeah, well, Ryan got the start there, but
Yes.
Trevor's come back at him.
Paul Staggart, I think he's up, he's down 8-9 now.
Yeah, he was in front early too.
Nice little bowl here. We're going to get it onto the jack.
Yeah, good
Just
reply
drawn
there.
the one there, yeah.
Barry's probably a couple of feet short with his first.
We've got S. Dempsey down 9-1 against G. Cooper. John Bain is up 10-3 against D. Rowe.
Great shot from Barry. Corrected his weight beautifully. Little toucher. Just didn't quite hide the jack though. Nathan can still see the jack to just give a little trail around the corner, I think, if you're looking for, or just finish past. Just not quite the weight. Not far off though. Another very good second shot. I think Barry will be trying to turn that jack around the corner now.
He'd love to, wouldn't he? Yeah.
Just hide it from Nathan.
Well pointed too.
Just a touch wide.
He just loved to get it to flop over now because it's a little bit fat there now.
Good weight, but he's has left a gap.
Yeah, there is a gap there.
Made a little bit of a target, but there is.
Nathan's awfully close. If he gets the
Still a
inside
chance.
of this bowl, no, he's going to get the outside. So
Pretty good weighted bowl.
yes, it is. Yes, and he's put it in a great home there too.
Yeah, well, he's closed that gap, so it's
Yes. Gets into that pocket with the same
Sally's-
weight again.
Sally's no more gaps. Does Barry try and draw it to fill a hole, or does he try and
Change the head and
just tuck it around the corner
yeah.
or roll his own?
Yeah.
I think he's just got to give it a little bit of a chance. Change
Yeah.
it up.
If you could trail that sort of just around the corner,
He's actually,
takes away a bit of the danger.
actually changing his hand. I think he's
Oh,
going
really?
for cover.
Yeah, he is. Yes.
Yeah, I thought he might have. Thought he
Backed
might have tried
himself.
to change it up.
Yeah, back himself to change it. Yeah. Anyway.
But a bit of insurance back there won't go
Yeah,
astray.
it's not going to go astray. I'm suggesting that Nathan would almost just play the same sort of weight
Yeah, I
again
don't-
because he can make 3 shots here.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be using that weight to
No.
get the jack back where Barry is. His weight was perfect, really. If he's
Was.
confident
Yep.
with the same, that's what I'd be playing. But, he's opted to go a little bit quicker.
Now he's a little bit tight now, is he? He's
Could get
gone to...
lucky.
Oh, no. Okay, well, on 2 shots there to Baz.
Takes the lead now, 10-8. Well, they're still on track for my prediction of 23 all.
24 all with a bowl resting on the jack, and they've got to replay the end.
Yeah, well, that'd be something special, wouldn't it?
We've got Vince watching from Leppington in Sydney, New South Wales.
A few Kiwis tuning in too.
There's a few hours difference over there,
thanks,
isn't it?
Thanks for tuning in. A lot of Victorians too. Brian, were mentioning us. Our thoughts are with all our Victorian friends at the moment with what's been happening down there. So hopefully,
Yes.
hopefully they're on the road out and be back on the green soon.
Yes. Just get those numbers down, and before you know it, we can get everything going again. Getting back to this game we love.
Well, he's nailed the line this time, Barry, going this
Yes,
way.
he has.
which
He's
is
not
good.
that far
He's
short.
been toying with his line there, but his last bowl going in this direction nailed the line, and he's backed it up with another good one. So
Yes.
he's sometimes you just need to get that one. It just gives you that confidence to find it.
Nathan's well down here. Probably just going to hang out a little bit, but a nice little starter on weight. Yes, holding shot, Baz. Ask the question. Baz just asking the question. Marker answering. Half a bowl in front. Nathan's bowl.
Stephanie's our marker today. She's does a lot of work here at Musgrave and also on the ladies' district here on the Gold Coast, which is good.
That is good. Looks well pointed here. Is he going to run it?
It's
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
maybe enough.
It probably is, yeah. Right on line. Nathan needs to bring it in a bowl.
Yeah, any improvement on his own, be getting the shot, I imagine.
Will he get by? He's just going to lock onto that one. Wow.
Well, he has made it better for himself, even though they're a bit closer.
He's fattened it up, hasn't he, Brett?
Yeah. Whereas he didn't have a lot on other than the draw shot before. But he's got a good target there now. Barry will be looking to try and change it up. Turn his own bowl onto the jack would be a good result.
Yes.
Or just trail the jack out of there a bit.
It looks a real fat target for Nathan to get at. Now, I'll tell you what, he's almost done what you
Turns
call...
it on the jack.
He's rolled that over.
Yes.
He's flicked the jack as well.
A lot better.
Nice bowl.
A lot less target now.
Good call, Wiz.
Changed his shot selection now. It's more just an arriving shot instead of the bigger weight.
Yes. And he's well pointed here too.
Yeah, he's given it every chance.
He got to the jack.
What a
He's
shot.
flicked it through.
Played it perfect. Just
He
that
did.
nice little reaching shot.
That's it.
He had the option of the edge of Barry, or he didn't need the edge.
No.
Clean as a whistle. Barry still probably be holding one though, it looks like though.
Yes, I would suggest it would be.
Opportunity to put the pressure on.
Don's watching from Vancouver. Hello, Don.
Nice part of the world.
Been there, mate?
No, it's on my wish list.
Uh-huh. All right, here we go. He's urging it on a little bit, which would suggest that he's going to be short.
Yeah, he missed an opportunity there,
Yeah,
Baz.
he did, yeah.
See
nice.
Paul Barry watching for the first time, a bocce ball player. So
okay.
yeah, great to see some new people on enjoying our coverage.
Yes.
So if everyone can share it as much as they can, get it out to their non-bowling family
That's
and
it.
friends to let them watch our great game.
Exactly right. Now Nathan's got a little bit to draw here. He's got a couple of foot around the bowl. Plenty of room for Nathan, I would suggest. And he has drawn the absoluta. Bingo.
Good shot. I think he... Not sure whether he would have stopped. A little touch of the jack helped him there.
It might have, yeah.
Takes him, Nathan, to 9. Barry just nose in front on 10.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first round of our Gold Coast champion of club champion singles. We've got 16 in the field this year. The numbers are down a little bit on what it normally would be, but we've got a clean 16 round playing this morning, so quarter-final this afternoon.
Yes.
And then semi-final and final
Final tomorrow. So
oh, sorry, we had 2 pullouts, so it was 14
we did,
in
yes.
the field.
The Benoa player had to pull out due to illness. And
So-
South Tweed, yes.
So our quarter-final at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And then tomorrow, semi-final at 10 a.m. and final at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Perfect,
So
Wiz.
we've got some good bowls here this morning, but plenty more to come over the weekend.
And just a little shout out to John Vidal at Benoa. Our thoughts and prayers are with you, John. We know you've taken a bit of illness there, mate, and I don't want to harp on it, but just be rest assured our thoughts and prayers are with you.
Nathan's just shortened the length up a little bit going in this direction.
Yes. Brought the
Barry.
mat up a little bit. A little
Yeah.
touch of the mat movement there.
Barry's rolled the jack the last couple of times in this direction. Longer end, but Nathan jumping on the shorter length
yes.
straight away. Barry's line was perfect though with his first.
Just needs to arrive with this line. He is very close. He's just got to get by this bowl. He's locked on it. Oh,
Not
boy.
quite the weight.
Nathan drawing for 3 here.
Just put it in a good position. Could be handy.
Yes, he did want to sit jack high and fatten that target up.
Yeah, I thought he may have even changed his hand there and just
Get
sort
around
of
those
sneak
bowls.
around the
Yeah,
front one
yeah.
without setting up a target.
Now, Baz looks like he's increased his weight a little bit here. He's looking to arrive, but he's going to lock onto these front bowls again.
And he needs to hold.
Yes.
Still lacking just a touch.
That's all.
Nathan opting to stay with the forehand.
Yes, he
Doesn't really want to set anything up for him.
He doesn't, no.
Even if he dropped short and counted on that on the
Tell
run
you
in,
what, if he's got his weight here, he's going to turn all the way to the jacks. A great bowl, and if he flops over, there's no real target there. Now, is there a plant on? Now, Barry's just looking at that now.
Yeah, I don't think it's lined up to.
No, it looks like it's
one.
Yeah,
he would need the outside edge of his own bowl, which
to get more.
Yeah,
more angle on it. Yeah.
Then you're toying with just missing, aren't you? If you're looking
Exactly.
for the edge.
Yeah.
He has got a draw shot on the other hand. If
he has. Back himself just to get around his own bowls. And
you know, he could go big at the edge of Nathan's bowl and try and get the three of them.
Yes, with the thought that something might Charlie through if you're in a bit narrow, but you're not really thinking of something else. You're thinking of what you're going for.
The other option, if he splits his own front bowls, he may be running through onto the next flat one.
Yes,
if you can get it straight.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes these shots, it's what you're confident in. If you're confident of drawing, you may back yourself, but if not, you may opt to go the big drive to hope for a result.
Yeah, I think he might be going. He's going the big one, and if he splits the bowls, as you said, it's possible to come through onto the one in front there. Let's see what happens.
He's watching it.
And you are exactly right. You called the shot, and he played the shot. Three down to 2 up, and well,
very good shot. A little bit of luck.
But
he gave it every chance.
Whatever was going to happen, he had the bowl coming through to cover a number that he could have been down if something happened as well.
Yeah.
But he played it very, very well.
Massive turnaround.
Oh, 5-shot turnaround, yeah.
Look, Nathan couldn't have played much better that end. And
no.
And he's gone 2 down. So that's our game, though, isn't it? One good shot from Barry and three crackers from Nathan.
Well, that's the way it happens sometimes.
Barry gets
isn't
2.
It? Yes.
Start again, reset. Gives him his biggest lead of the game so far, Barry, 12-9. Got a lot of comments from the viewers there. Pretty impressed with that last shot of Barry.
Well, we did sort of edge around that little scenario, and Wiz got onto it, split the bowls and come through, and it happened.
Yeah, there's always the option of, playing those sort of run-through shots. Just got to weigh up the options and the angles and what you're confident with.
Yeah, so what's the percentage shot there of getting some sort of a result? I mean, there's probably more percentage smacking it like that and getting something to come through.
Yeah, I think so.
It's when your game's right on its peak and you're trusting yourself, you can get that in a foot on a draw.
Yeah. And he would have, to draw on the other hand, he hadn't been playing much on that hand.
No.
If he'd been playing the hand regularly, he may have backed himself to play that shot, but
yeah,
I think it was the best option to take.
Yes, Fiona, you are right. We often get viewers from the States, that's for sure. And they do play bowls in America, United States, USA. Nice bowl here from Baz. Little bit of chalk. There we go. Lovely bowl.
It's probably the longest end we've had playing in this direction so far.
Yes, it is.
Stretch it out a bit.
Not far off the tee, and only a couple of metres probably off the tee on the other end. So.
Overcorrected a bit.
Yes.
Well, all of a sudden, a great shot from Barry. The game's changed. It's tight. It's given him a 3-shot break. Opportunity now to put the pressure on if he can get a couple here, extend his break.
He's only got to beat this one just behind here to get another counter, and he's just done that. That's 2.
It's amazing how a shot like that can change a game sometimes.
Well, gives you that, that boost, like you can be going along in the game and all of a sudden get a result and it sort of Get you going. Change the length.
He misses that, and Nathan's leading 12-10.
Exactly.
Just trying to find his length there, Nathan.
Yes, he is.
On this longer end.
You'd almost back Barry to draw another one here. Oh, his line's important, obviously, and he's nutted his line with both the bowls, so you'd suggest that he'd just try and beat the yellow. The back yellow there and flop forward.
Yeah, if he can get to the back yellow, he's not going to set up anything for Nathan to come off.
Nuggets on board. Here you go, mate. How's Burno going? Burno's up 12-11 over Trevor Crompton.
We've got Wilson Alexander leading Paul Stagar Jr. 12-10. Graham Cooper is leading Sean Dempsey 12-3. Another good shot from Barry.
Oh, lovely bowl. He's just sort of given a chance to sort of just sit on the bowl and cut it down to one.
Interesting what weight Nathan uses here.
Yes.
He sort of hasn't found his way on this longer end. He may go bigger at this, I would guess.
Yeah, he's sort of searching for his weight, isn't he?
Yeah.
So you're right.
I'll back him to go sort of quite solid at this.
Yeah.
Try to get the kill.
At worst, take 2 bowls out, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either get the jack clean or the edge jack.
I tell you what.
Oh,
jeez. He peeled off the shot bowl, never moved the jack, and he's 2 down.
Needed the jack movement there.
He did.
Great attempt.
There was. 1/4 of an inch off killing the end. And
good end from Barry. Extends his lead now.
Yes.
14-9.
Roger Green's watching from Lakeview Lawn Bowls Club in Sun City, Arizona. There's a question answered from someone earlier. Do they play bowls in America? Yes, they do.
They sure do.
A lot of our Gold Coast bowlers go over there and play in the...
the US Open.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
yes.
a popular tournament.
It is.
They move it around to different parts of America. There's even a bowling green in Central Park in New York.
I heard that the other week, and I thought, wow, I've never heard of it before. Yeah, Central Park, yeah.
Yeah, they have an American team that play in the World Championships. A lot of good boys. Always a pleasure to play against.
And I think a little bit of coaching was given to them last time they came over from Ryan Burnett. He sort of joined the group and gave him a little bit of coaching. Nice starter here. Has.
He's getting a bit of momentum now.
He is, isn't he?
From that change of the end, he's taken advantage of it. He's opted to go the shorter length this way, so he stretched out long going in the other direction. Shorten it up this way.
Good reply here. Slid by the jack. Oh, boy.
Unlucky there.
Yeah.
Good reply.
Was a good reply, yes. Graham Lendon.
Can't see the jack there, but it's just in front of Barry's bowl, probably about 3 inches off.
That's all. Not much
inches
room.
Off Barry's. Just if you're looking at the screen, it's just to the right, a little bit more to the right side of Barry's bowl.
Oh, he's sat Nathan's bowl there for 2.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Has given Nathan a little rest there, though, if he just gives it a little chance.
Yes. Just arriving over the draw, just trying to sit on the bowls. He's a little bit shy there.
Yeah, he'd be disappointed with that one.
He would be. Yeah.
Nothing for short.
No.
It's a bit of a tricky one for Baz because it's he doesn't really want to make the target any bigger.
He doesn't. He can actually. Well, line's the big thing, isn't it? Yeah. Obviously.
Ideally, 6 inches short. 6 inches short on the line.
He'd love it, wouldn't he? Or if you. Oh no, that's
another good shot.
No, it's fatten that right up now. Do you go big weight, or do you just arrive, or what do you do?
I think he's confident with, but after his last bowl, I would think he'd go bigger.
Yeah. No, he's just trying. He's playing more weight, obviously. He's a little bit wide. I'm not too sure. Here, hang on a sec. We'll see what happens.
His weight's better.
Yeah. Just a touch wide. Baz, what are you going to do here?
I think he needs to try and drop one just short on the line.
Yes, and
he's probably got, 2 feet?
Yes.
Not quite 2 feet to make a counter.
Yes.
So if you can drop a foot to 18 inches short on the line, it's going to really
Make it very
Nathan
hard.
think.
Yeah.
Doesn't really want to splash the jack out. Give Nathan the opportunity to trail. Oh, well, I think
that's he's just created a huge wall there. We'll just see what happens.
Going to get the driver out.
I would think.
He's been enjoying golf a bit lately, so get the big Bertha out. Bang. You won't be short with this one, Brett.
I have a feeling we could see a little bit of a swaggo.
Yep, backhand smack.
Yep. He's actually got it on the nose.
Right on the nose on the jack. Very good shot.
Yeah.
Well, it's great end from Barry Lester. Just didn't quite set up the way he would have liked to have for the bowls.
As you said, that last bowl of his, if it drops on the line, we're just going to have a little look at the replay of a drive that was played before.
This is the
our
game.
This was the 3 down.
Slip, run through. What
bounce,
a result.
crack, bingo. 3 down to 2 up. Just in case you missed it.
He did give a little wave to his mate Nathan, who was walking down the side of the
He
green.
did too, and
just
a bit of a little
was
smirk from Nathan. Yeah, okay.
I was a little bit fortunate, but full credit. He played the shot. That's what we thought was on, and got it perfect. So.
He did. Yeah. Mitchell Mears is watching.
Changed the game, gave him the momentum, and then Nathan's just stopped his momentum a bit that end. If he had have scored a few there, he would have had a decent break, but still got a reasonable break of 14-9 up.
A nice starter here from Baz. We'll just get the camera. It's just frozen a little bit down the other end. We'll get it in view just in a moment for you. There's a side view. Baz's first bowl.
Some other scores. Ryan Burnett from Broadbeach is leading Trevor Crompton 18-11. Trevor from Mudgeeraba.
Yep.
Wilson Alexander of Paradise Point is leading Paul Staggard 12-10. Paul's from Musgrave Hill. Graham Cooper's leading 13-4 over Sean Dempsey from Gold Coast Lawn. Graham from Tugan. What's that other one? Brett Phillips from Mermaid Beach is leading 17-7 over George Gibson from Rabina. And then our last game, we've got John Bain leading 14-5. John's playing Darren Rowe from Tambury Mountain. John Bain from Tweed Heads. John's a current over 60s Queensland representative.
He is, and a very, very good lead.
Yeah. Former Queensland Open representative.
Yes. Well, now
very good yo-yo player too.
Yo-yo
John Bain.
player,
yeah.
really?
Very good with a yo-yo. He lent it to me once, and I gave it back to him in a few pieces, so he wasn't too impressed.
Okay.
But,
first and last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to get fancy and hit the ground.
At least you didn't hit yourself. Baz is well down here. He needs to turn this bowl over, and he has.
Good bowling.
Now,
going for the drive again, Nathan.
Oh, he's a bit stiff there too.
Yeah,
Never got a bit of jack movement there as well.
He was in the zone. Didn't quite get the result.
He's got a lovely fluent drive, really relaxed drive, you know.
It's taken away the target too.
It has,
so
yeah.
It's actually probably better for Barry that bowl's gone now because.
And there's a gap between the two shots there.
Nathan's hardly got much of a target. He's got half a bowl and a jack target. He's probably nearly going to have to go back to the draw. Opportunity for Barry to put the pressure on.
Yes.
He's really found his zone after that
Hasn't
drive.
He's just gone.
Gave him a boost of confidence, and he's just nailed it since then. Nearly every bowl, hasn't he?
He's well down again here too. He just needs to get inside his own, which he has. But how's he going to
Oh, he's turned enough. Very nice bowl there. Probably not a counter. I'm not too
Maybe.
sure. It might be a
Yeah,
counter. Nathan's having a little look at it. See what the story is.
I don't know whether he can get all those bowls, that side bowl, if you come off that, whether he can get the angle or...
Yes.
Maybe if it's a little bit in front of the shot bowl, he might be able to get off that and get both the other bowls.
Yep.
Yes, he's got the kill if he gets the jack. Otherwise, he's got to go back to the draw, which is never easy after
That's
a
right.
drive. I think it's a confidence thing here. Play the shot you're confident with. And he's back to the draw.
Yes, he is. It looks a touch wide. Yes, a little bit overweight, a little bit wide.
And he's just given that little bit of a chance to make sure he's there.
Yeah, Baz is just having a bit of a look at it here. I think he's...
2 shots to Barry takes him to 16-9. 7-shot buffer now. First one to 25. We welcome Brian Marshall back into the commentary.
Hey, Brett.
Hi, Brian.
Mate, what a classic game. I've just been walking along, watching all the games, and some colossal games out there, Brett. The quality of bowls is outstanding. So if you're in the Musgrave region, want to see all these champions, come on down, see them in person. It's some absolute pleasure to watch.
Yeah, we've got a good array of people from various clubs, which is good.
Fantastic, isn't it? Great to see them all supporting their champions. It's great to have all of our viewers on board too, and what a great exhibition we got in this classic match we got here.
Another great opener from
Great
Barry.
start by Barry. Really putting a bit of pressure on Nathan.
He's just stretched it a little bit from the last end in this direction. He shortened it up, but it's just probably another 1.5 meters, 2 meters longer than that length.
And we've got Johnny Harrison. How are you, John? I hope you do keep hydrated today on this very warm day, Johnny. Johnny, of course, is the very hard-working games director from Canungra Bowls Club, mate. And I'm actually his coach, help him immensely with his game.
Very good.
Yep.
You just see some scores there in the background. Ryan Burnett, 20. Trevor Crompton, 12. Ryan just extending his lead there now. First one to 25.
And once again, too, though, Trevor Crompton, the evergreen, still playing good bowls. Still
Greenkeeper.
Playing great bowls here, Trevor. And I've seen him play some crackers over there this morning.
Nearly a perfect bowl there from Barry Lester with his second bowl just past the head.
Yeah.
Play from Nathan.
Lovely bowl, Nathan.
I don't think he's got the shot, but he's definitely made it a lot better for himself.
He has. G'day, Phil Langdon. How are you? And John?
I think Barry will be looking to just try and squeeze into the split between Nathan's bowl and the jack. Try and maybe back cut the jack in behind his own bowl. Play with
both these
18
players,
inches of weight,
as
foot
you
of weight.
expect too, mate. They've both been playing great weight control, haven't they?
Yeah, well, Barry's really started to nail it the last few ends, so he's after this one. Has he got the weight?
Not far away. He's going to pull up a bit short.
We'll get in his eye a little bit.
Here's a question for you, Brett. I said, now, you've played with some great players over the years, of course, with your career, and you've played with such people as Ian and Alan and Gary Law against them, and Aaron Sheriff, but you know a Marshall outranks all of these. Now, you played against and with the great man himself, Alex Marshall, but besides Alec, who's the best Marshall you think you've ever played with?
Well, I haven't played with my friend Brian Marshall yet, but I know we have.
We have.
Yeah.
We had 5 games.
Yeah, we have.
That
So
was
I apologise. I nearly even forgot.
My first and 5th game of bowls this year.
In Toowoomba, we had a
We had a
nice
great time.
weekend up there at the
We certainly did, didn't we?
Toowoomba, but yeah, your skip let you down there. You did your job, but
I don't know, mate. I think we had a pretty good time, and that's what it was all about.
it was a great weekend.
Yeah, it was
Always
a great weekend.
a lot of good tournaments up around the Toowoomba region and the country carnivals.
Well, that's
always very good to go to.
That's one good thing that you can see that now too, Brett, is that now that, we're not on top of the virus, but we're getting there. But a lot of the clubs are putting on their tournaments that have been cancelled throughout the year, and I wish everybody go out and support them and enjoy your bowls. I see Barry here playing his backhand, of course.
Yeah.
As you said, he's really starting to nail things now, isn't he, Brett?
Yeah, he's just got to be careful here. He's in the area. Perfect shot.
What a great bowl. Think we can
Perfect
see
bowl. I think if you walk down there and put it there, that's where you would have wanted to put it. So
Yes.
it's a great shot there from Barry.
Now, mate, I've heard a bit of a whisper too that I've just been talking to your lovely wife. Now, look, you've just seen the way the blood just drained out of this gentleman's face sitting beside me.
That's always scary.
She's sitting inside watching the bowls. Obviously, she's make sure that you get home bright and early today. She said you're doing a lot of tasks and that around the house. And,
Yeah, I've got my chores to do.
You've got your chores to do, and I've just added a few things to your list for this afternoon too, just quietly.
Thanks, Brian.
But, yeah, she tells me that you're a little bit keen to be a member of the Gabba.
Yeah, well, I'm a member of the Queensland Cricketers Club at the moment, so I've been enjoying a few football games up there from the Cricketers Club.
Nice bowl here. You're going to make contact. Just going to miss it. Just snuck around it. Is that because of your great love for AFL? Or?
Yeah, sort of with all the AFL up here at the moment, I've barracked for Collingwood, so went and watched them last night with Rowan Wilson.
Oh, I saw you up there.
Not the result we wanted, but
No.
it was a good game. The Lions have been going well.
Yes, they have been, haven't they? Nice bowl there by Ryan Burnett on the Rink side too. So Barry got control of the mat again. He's got a bit of a sneak away here from Nathan. But gee whiz, what a colossal game of bowls this has been. As you can see, the crowd, a lot of people around the green enjoying this great spectacle. If you win the Musgrave region, I'd urge you to call in and see these great champions playing.
I think Clinton Bailey's just correcting me there. I must have said the wrong name just before.
Is that
Nathan
right?
instead of Barry. Yeah, apologies for that.
Oh.
Thanks, Clinton. Keep me on my toes.
He's a great lad, mate. I love his enthusiasm for our great game. Clinton, you'll be very happy to know, Clinton, that Johnny Bain's got a very comfortable lead there, mate. 17-6 over Darren Rowe. Great to see Darren here from the Tamworth Mountain Bowling Club. He's one of our local fireys.
That's great. All do a great service.
They certainly do, mate. They certainly do. As all of our establishments do. Yeah, nice bowl. Is he just going to sneak? Oh, he's just got the wrong side of it. He's opened it up a little bit, though.
Barry's just got the better of the draw at the moment. He's drawing a lot more consistent than Nathan now after the last sort of 4 or 5 ends. Got the break 18-9.
He's got that bit of a break on Nathan now, hasn't he?
Yeah, Nathan sort of needs to try and make a move now to stay in touch.
I must admit, though, even in the pairs, though, Brett, which I saw, I was absolutely amazed on how well Andrew Howie played in the pairs. He's absolutely in a golden little era at the moment.
Yeah, he's been playing very well. Played many games for ACT over the years, and also Queensland and New South Wales. I think it's one of the rare players that's actually played representative bowls for 3 different states.
Yeah, well, I remember having many a conversation in the early days with Billy Cornells, who told me that, Andrew used to break his heart regularly on a regular basis when he was playing against Queensland. So, of course, Billy is one of our state coaches over the years and did a great job with the team.
Yeah, now working down at South Tweed.
South Tweed Bowls Club.
There's still a little bit of room there for Nathan. He's had his weight good with his last bowl. Needs to correct his line. Really needs to draw this to get back into the game.
Bowl's starting to work very nicely now. How's his weight? It's not going to be too bad. I think he's done what you've told him to do.
Oh, it's just a bit stiff.
Ooh. Probably not quite.
Yeah, wouldn't be much in it, but
favour that
Barry.
one to Barry, I think.
Probably 2.
G'day, Thorpe. How are you, buddy? Mr. Bester, how are you, my friend? Ryan Burnett now up 23-12. Needs 2 to go out. Holding shot on his end.
Barry's not short and wide there, just giving Nathan something to think about. Whether it's in his line or whether he's confident to just sneak under. If he's got 2 or 3 thirds there, he might even look taking both bowls out, Brian.
Yes.
He might even get 3 of them if they're lined up.
Lined up, yeah. Let's see what he's going to play.
Get the 3 bowls for 3 shots.
3 type of weight he's going to play here.
He's going the drive. Needs just to stay in touch. He's watching it. Great shot.
One went round in circles and stayed there, Brett.
Did it stay enough to keep 1 or 2 out?
What a great bowl by Nathan, though.
Got 3.
Yeah.
Favour 3, I think.
Mate, Thorpe's giving you a bit of advice here, mate.
Big turnaround, another 5-shot turnaround. Yeah, 3 shots to Nathan Rice. Keeps him in touch here. Gets him back to 12-18. It was a drive from Barry earlier, 5-shot turnaround, changed the whole game. And Nathan's done something similar, so could that be the turning point for him now?
Could be.
He needed to win the mat to change the length, just to get Barry. Barry's been drawing very well the last 4 or 5 ends. He's just been nailing it, so he's opted to go nearly ditch to ditch.
Thorpe just sent you a message, mate. He said he's Alan Thorpe, of course, our hard-working coordinator from Bowls Queensland Coaching. He says it's very sad that you're still barracking for Collingwood. He said, I feel sorry for you, mate.
Yeah, well, it was a bit heartbreaking last night, but...
Yeah, great bloke, Alan Thorpe. Hope all well, Thorpe. You and your crew do a superb job for us, mate.
Bowls Australia Coach of the Year last year.
He certainly was, mate, and it was a very well-deserved to he and his whole team.
Well,
we see a beautiful start there by Nathan.
Yeah, changed the length.
He has changed the length and gone back to what I've always seen him do previously when he's been in trouble. He's always gone 2-2 or very close to it.
And that's exactly what you want when you change the length, to nail it.
Yep.
Straight up, put the pressure on. Have we seen another momentum swing back the other way now, Brian?
Well, with these 2 great players, you really I wouldn't write either of them off, my friend, because they're both champions in their own right.
Well, we want Nathan to come back because we've been calling a close finish. So we.
Okay.
But
then again, you also barracked for Collingwood last night too, mate. So your weekend hasn't started too well, mate. I've been told.
No. And the race is on for the finals now with all the AFL teams.
Yes. Nathan again, his weight's not too bad, just short of length, a little bit wide. Breeze starting to pick up slightly now.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Supposed to be, give you a quick weather report.
Johnny Baines out to a 21-6 lead now over
Darren Rowe. Currently 24.4 degrees. It's top of 25 today, with wind of northwesterly at 15 kilometres an hour. So what a perfect day for bowls. I think most times I played at Musgrave Hill, it's been blowing a cyclone, so it's probably the best conditions I've seen.
It's beautiful.
It is absolutely perfect for bowls, isn't it? You see Nathan got a good line on this one here. He's just got to sneak around this one of Barry's or under it. Doesn't want to crash into it. He did.
It's worst couple of bowls Barry's played for a number of ends. Just a change of length.
And that's what happens quite regularly, isn't it, Brett? You know, I mean, it was a very good change of length by Nathan.
There's a missed opportunity there. He's a bit stiff. He ran into that bowl. Nathan, he could have really put the pressure on.
Yeah, he had great weight, didn't he? He really
hitting that
did.
up's probably helped Barry and gave him a bit of confidence to change hands now.
And, of course, for all our viewers out there, of course, after this game we'll be doing another game. But
no, he's staying with the same hand. Thought he was changing. He's got the option of promoting his own or sitting Nathan now. Nathan's given him a shot to play.
He's got a good line on it too. Running very nice. Just going to miss it, I think.
He just didn't quite have the weight.
Another good bowl in the head there, though.
Yeah, he really needed to give that a little bit of a chance there. Nathan opting to change to the backhand. Sneaks inside that last bowl of Barry's. He'd be close to counting.
Mate, tell you what, he's got a good line. Is he going to be around it, though? Even under it. He's under it. Not quite. Well, there you go. There's a bit of...
It's changed.
Thomas Lester reckons you're the man that's in the know. And he wants to know, is it true that ACDC are going to be playing at the grand final?
How good would that be?
Eh?
I know Angus Young has family here on the Gold Coast.
Is that right?
And visits here regularly to his family. So, who knows? Is Angus Young on the Gold Coast at the moment?
Could be.
Well,
there you go, Thomas. Hot off the press from the Wiz.
I do know that for a fact.
Member of the Gabba.
The fact that he has the family, but I don't know whether he's here at the moment. But how awesome would that be, right?
Well, mate, I go back in my early days of greenkeeping at Castell Country Club, and ACDC used to practice at one of the blokes I worked with next door to their place when they were a young band, mate.
Okay.
At Winston Hills in Sydney. Chris Layfield, how are you, Chrissy?
Barry looking for swinging weight here, looking for the shot bowl.
Tell you what, he's
going to hold.
Going to get off this one?
Very good attempt.
Gee whiz, how close was that?
Well, one more to Nathan, takes him to 13, 18.
Well, this is what happens when you're behind. You just treat it one end at a time.
Yeah.
See Ryan Burnett on the rink next door there, Mr. Bester. He's 24-14 now, one shot away from game. Green running beautifully here at Musgrave Hill Bowls Club. A big thank you to Musgrave Hill for allowing us use of their facilities.
Green looks beautiful, doesn't it?
That's
There's hardly a blemish in it anyway. It
running beautifully.
Looks a picture.
And you notice the way the quality of the pitch is picked up now, mate, because Tony Allen's here. Robbie's gone for a smoke.
In some other games, we've got Brett Phillips from Mermaid leading 19-9 over George Gibson from Robina. Graham Cooper is leading 14-7 over Sean Dempsey from Gold Coast Lawn. And Wilson Alexander leading 15-13 over Paul Staggard from Musgrave. Wilson from Paradise Point.
Simon Wallace, how are you, Simon?
It's the longest end we've had in this direction so far, Brian. It's probably a mat length off ditch to ditch.
Well, once again, as I've always said, having played against Lurch a few times, he's always gone for 2-2 when he's been in trouble.
Not a bad start ditch to ditch from Nathan, but just a touch short, but good reply from Barry.
Very good reply from Barry.
Probably about 10 inches.
Sean Baker,
away.
How are we, mate? Good to see you, my friend. Again,
I'd be disappointed with that one, Nathan.
Yes, he had to really
correct.
Had to really nail that one, didn't he?
Mm.
Good to have everybody on board. Hope you're enjoying the telecast, brought to you by the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team, ably led by Tony Allen, with the help from her father. See Ryan Burnett holding two good shots over there on the rink next to Yanni needs one of them. Barry just slipping under with his grass line on that one. So Nathan really got it correct with this one, his third bowl. He's following it down.
Trevor Crompton doesn't like his last bowl on the rink next door, shaking hands.
Well, that's game.
While it's in play.
Nathan just...
Good attempt.
Not far through. Very good attempt there, Brett. We have a win there to Ryan Burnett. He's the first one off the green with a win.
Into the quarterfinal this afternoon at 1 p.m.
Yes, yes. Playing against Jonathan Seagold from the Canungra Bowling Club. The feathered one, as he's officially known. Nicknamed by Johnny Harrison as the feathered one.
A little bit fortunate there from Barry resting on Nathan's bowl, but if you're up, you've got a chance to do those things, haven't you, Brian?
Yes.
He's holding two shots now. One bowl each to come. Yeah, Nathan really needs to get shot here, otherwise Barry's got an opportunity to get three and get into the 20s.
Been a cracking game so far, Brett.
It has some big bowls from both boys. Couple of 5-shot turnaround drives.
Yes, it has been, hasn't there? I don't think he's there.
Yeah, be disappointed with that one.
Me very disappointed.
Free kick for Barry.
Yep. So, Brett, between now and the end of the year, we've got the state championships we've already talked about through the October period. And what else is happening at Bowls Queensland, my friend?
Yeah, we've got a few events sort of in the pipeline at the moment. So
Another great bowl by Barry.
Yeah, great shot, Barry. Well, it's got him onto 21.
21.
Would he be having nightmares about 21 from his club final last week? 21-12 up.
Yeah, 21-12.
And then it ended up being 21 all.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he won't be wanting a repeat performance of that, Barry. But
didn't
he's
Crawford
got the
really,
momentum here, and
didn't he really wind the clock back a few years the way he played though?
Yeah, he played very well.
He certainly did. And again,
never say die.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of singles, though. When you're playing to 25, people can get stuck on numbers, can't they? You see people get even stuck on 24 a lot, so it's never over until you get that last shot.
We see Fiona Hall on board. G'day, Fiona. Good to have you on board. And Chrissy Monk. Simon's off to bowls. Good on you, mate. Yes, it's great bowls here all weekend. Settle in. All you people in Melbourne haven't got much to do. We're bringing a whole weekend today and tomorrow. Bowls galore on your screen.
Score's now 21-13 to Barry.
Just being changed. Great reply there by Nathan. Drawing the shot. What do you think would Barry be thinking of now, though? He's in the 20s. He's playing against one of his mates and former Australian Jackaroo teammate. Would it be just treat every bowl as it comes?
Yeah,
or?
I think so. You don't want to start looking at the finishing line too early. You just keep his head down and keep doing what he's doing. He's had the momentum and been drawing very well, so especially on this length.
He has been
shorten it back to the length where he's been nailing it. So
again, not a good looking bowl here by Nathan. Is it going to run out? Mink is just going to pull up a little bit short, unfortunately. But, again, he had a perfect line for what he was after. Oh, in the other games there, we see Wilson Alexander, 17-13 up over Paul Staggard. Trevor Crompton, great game there, Trevor. Good to see the evergreen. Still playing good bowls. Nathan's still holding shot.
Yeah, Barry just dropping short. Needs to put the pressure on here now, Nathan. Needs to take advantage of the situation.
Which he has. Great bowl.
Yeah, very good bowl.
Bowl.
Hasn't made it any easier for Barry. I think he's just got to try and back himself to draw it. Even if he cuts it to one.
Got a good line. How's his weight?
Just a bit over, I think.
A little bit over, by the way. It's running. Yeah, no, he had a right idea.
Yeah, I think he's just giving it a chance to sit, or a little trail.
So again, as you said, just one end at a time. So,
well, yeah, if Nathan can get three here, he's back in the game.
Got a bit of a free kick here, so.
Just got a question about the bowls, what they're using. Nathan's using Henselite XGs.
Yep.
And Barry using Aero Optima. Both been playing with those same bowls for many years.
They have been. He has been, hasn't he?
Yep.
Actual fact, I remember him going to Western Australia there a few years ago, and he actually had a set of bowls stolen, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. It's always a shame when you hear of people getting bowls stolen.
He seemed to struggle a little bit after that period, though, because he got himself a new set. He knew that set so well, and you know how people can become attached.
Nathan gravitates to bowls and usually sticks with the same set for a long time, finds one he likes. And
well, I go back a couple of years ago, my friend, when we had the districts pairs down at Tweed Heads. And Nathan's turned up down there, and he went to a bit of his car, and he went, "Oh my God, I left my bowls at home." So he's gone into the Tweed Heads, and Chloe Stewart was kind enough to lend him her set of bowls, and he played brilliantly with them. He went home, went to bed, hopped up, had breakfast, went back to Tweed Heads to realise that he still had forgotten to put his bowls in the boot of his car.
2 days in a row.
2 days in a row, mate.
Good opener there from Nathan. He's
Great bowl there by Nathan.
Found his range again.
Yeah.
Well, he's been known to take 2 right foot bowl shoes on tour with him, in the past too. So
2 right foots?
Yeah, 2 right foots. So he's rocked up to bowls on a tour with 2 right foot bowl shoes.
Great reply here by Barry Lester. A great reply.
Very good shot.
Geez, they're really showing their skills now, aren't they? They're really into their work this end of the game, business end of the game.
Some of the other games have got Wilson Alexander leading Paul Staggard 17-15.
See another great bowl here by Nathan. Look at this. Great bowl.
Graham Cooper's leading Sean Dempsey 14-10. Johnny Baines finished over on the end rink. He's defeated Tambourine Mountain 25-6.
Tell you what, Barry not far away with this one either.
Four crackers, really. Great bowling by the boys.
As we see the feather one walking past, Jonathan Seagold from the Canungra Bowling Club.
Nathan's looking to a little bit of weight to try and spring it out here. Is he going to get back?
Well, he nearly got it off the edge there,
Yeah,
Brett.
another roll of that bowl would have been close.
What a brilliant head, though.
Barry. Barry was just asking whether his bowl was touching the jack, and the marker indicating that it wasn't, so it's just off.
Yeah. No, Fiona, we haven't worked out what the match will be this afternoon. Our director of everything will be letting us know very shortly once we see the results of the game. So, yep. So we haven't worked it out as yet.
He's just pushed it out a bit, Barry. Hasn't really given Nathan anything to work with.
I'm
Interesting.
surprised if he plays his forehand here onto that front bowl, though. Would that bowl of Barry's go out the head, or how's the
It
situation
may
with the
move,
kitty?
but any movement of the jack's going back to Barry, but unless it's big weight. But I think Nathan might opt to go big at this, try and kill it. Firm weight.
Bowl starts working now. I tell you what, he's not going to be far away. He's going to get a result here somewhere along the line.
Worst result he could ever dream of. 3 shots to Barry, and he's got about 10 feet to draw another one.
Well, I think this game could be over very shortly now, Brett.
Yes.
Be over very shortly.
Yeah, unlucky there from Nathan. He wasn't that far off the target. It wasn't the bowl he was after, but could have got a result off that bowl, but it was,
bit unlucky.
Yeah.
Bit unlucky. So we see Ryan Burnett through, and
but full credit to Barry. You know, that big shot he played,
yes,
the drive, turned the game around, and then he just got full of confidence after that and nailed it for about the next 4 ends.
Absolutely, Brett.
Two great mates, played in great spirit.
Yep. We have a great win there to Barry Lester. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame the game had to finish that way. It was a good game, and
it was a colossal game of bowls. The score definitely didn't give an indication of the quality of the bowls. So we're going to try and get the players for a quick interview.
Well done to Barry.
So I hope everybody enjoyed the telecast, and we'll be back on air a bit later on for the second game when we work out the other games to see who gets through.
So Barry now plays John Bain, who's won through over on the end rink in the next round this afternoon at 1 o'clock.
Which should be a cracker of a game. An absolute cracker of a game. So we're just going to go over to our interviewer, Brett Clifford, of course, a great bowler in his own right, Brett. See Nathan's 4 bowls just gone into the ditch.
Okay, gentlemen, we expected a great game. We got one. A few unlucky results there, Nathan.
Oh, maybe a couple, but overall Barry was solid all day. You know, first bowl he was always sort of thereabouts, and I was on the back foot all day. I was trying to chase shots and here and there. I was trying to hang in there, but overall, you know, maybe a couple, but all in all, he deserved the win the way he played.
Barry, well done. Going back to that, we replayed it a few times actually. You were 3 down, you played through the front bowl and got a 2 out of it. It was a big result, and you sort of, that momentum kept you going, and you got back in front of the game and sort of never looked back.
Yeah, well, unbelievable end for Nathan. You know, put 3 so close. I just thought if I can hit one of mine, it might reduce the count, so get it back to 2. You know, 1 in 1,000 result. So really lucky to get that. You know, Nathan being the gentleman he is, he's like, mate, you know, you're in the area. Well, I had to be in the area, but one of those sort of 1,000 to 1 results, and yeah, you got to sort of run with any momentum you can get out of the game. And I was definitely lucky 3 or 4 times throughout the game, just landing things and halving things. But the way he started, I was like, oh, I might be trying to figure out where I'm going for lunch. But it's good to have a game against him, and hopefully. You know, obviously the winner of this game can keep going. So,
well done, boys.
Thank you.
Well done.
Well done, Brett, and boys very complimentary to each other, and just a big call out to Tony Quayle from Bundy. Boys are watching before they go out, and good luck this afternoon, fellas, up at Bundaberg, playing pennants this afternoon, Brett.
Yeah, a lot of districts playing pennants at the moment, which is good around the state.
Great to see.
We've got our state pennant finals planned for the 7th and 8th.
Yes.
Of November.
Which will be live streaming, so looking
Yes.
forward to that. So we're just going to show a replay here of...
Yeah, well, this is a game changer, Brian. It just really changed the whole momentum of the game. Good connection, follow through. Perfect.
Absolutely perfect. What
you know, he did apologise to his good mate Nathan that, you know, may have thought it was a little bit fortunate, but he was in the area and that was the place he needed to be.
Yeah, no.
Got the result, and then just gave him that bit of confidence to come out the next 3 or 4 ends and just focused on really nailing that jack. He
it's really
stepped it up a notch after that.
It's really like anything, isn't it, Brett? Like, I mean, you play with good weight, you normally get the results, don't you? And looking across the board over there, Brett, there's some pretty close games over there. 17 all between Paul Staggart from the Musgrave Hill Bowling Club and Wilson Alexander from the Paradise Point Bowling Club.
Yeah, and Graham Cooper's got his nose in front, 16-10 over Sean Dempsey.
Yep.
And in the other game, Brent Phillips is leading 23-12 over, who's he playing? George Gibson, sorry.
George Gibson, yes.
From Robina.
Yep.
So he's within range of going out.
And of course, everybody, our sponsor for the weekend, there they are up on the screen now, is the Dandenong Club. It's online shopping, all your bowls, accessories, bowls, shoes, shirts, everything. Now, you've played down there, haven't you, Brett?
No, I haven't played at the Dandenong Club.
Haven't
so,
you? Well, I think
I've heard it's a very good complex. They've got a covered green there.
Covered green?
Yeah, and that's very nice.
So for all your bowl shop, if you want to shop online, get on board. They're the sponsors of this great event this weekend, and we thank very much for their support. And from what I've been told by Barry and that, who plays for the club, so does Wayne Turley.
Yeah.
So an absolute wonderful club, and they've got some wonderful gear down there. So check them out. And there's their address.
They're earmarked, or they were earmarked to host the Australian Championships.
Okay.
This year, so that's been put back to next year now. So I believe they're still the host at this point in time, if everything goes well.
Well, as we see, they're also stock Aero, Henselite, Drake's Pride, Taylor, and Hunter gear, exclusively BLK, high performance. So absolutely fantastic. They stock everything, and we see Nathan there walking past. Well done, Nathan. It was a great game. So he's got the afternoon off. No doubt his wife's got a lot of
teammates from the Melbourne Commonwealth Games, bronze medalists.
Yes.
Bronze medalists in the pairs.
So we see Barry just about to walk past, and of course
they've got lots of medals in different multi-nation events together. They played a lot of pairs, the boys. So good mates, a lot of tours together, a lot of stories to tell too, I bet, Brian.
Mate, the old saying though, mate, I've been on many a rugby tour, mate. What goes on tour stays on tour, my friend. So we see Barry walking past, did very, very well. And of course, not only Dandenong Club, who also sponsor us this weekend. They're doing a fantastic job down there. So if you need anything online, please check them out. They stock all your bowls, accessories, the whole lot. Of course, though, Niagara Therapeutical Company, of course, a major sponsor of the Gold Coast Tweed District Bowling Association. And they do a great job there. And their phone number, of course, 1800 954 483. As well as Hollyworld Travel Narang. Of course, Kerry Cattell works down there. So if you're going anywhere, please contact her. And Keezer.
Was that Hello World or Holly World?
Yes, that's the one.
Hello?
Hello.
Holly.
Hello. And, of course, Keezer, which is a physiotherapy company at Bundle. They do a great job also, and they're proud sponsors of the Gold Coast Tweed District Bowling Association. And we do thank them for their support and ask them to, everybody out there, to support people who support our great game. So, need anything like that, please get along and support our sponsors. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a bit of a break. We're going to decide once these games are over what game we're doing next. So we thank Mr. Wilkie very much for his expert commentary here this morning, as well as Brett Clifford, who did a great job in commentary.
Always a pleasure, Brian.
Mate, always good to have
Keep
you
up
on.
the good work, boys. You're doing a great job.
Well, we're trying to just promote the game of bowls, mate, and get it out there to as many people as we can. And if you don't play the game, go along to one of your local clubs. They've got bowls there. And try it out, and you'll be hooked on this game the same as what we are. On behalf of Robbie Allen, our Director of Everything, and his daughter, Tony, we'd like to thank you for watching this morning, and we should be back on air just prior to 1 o'clock for the start of the next game. So have something to eat, and we look forward to seeing you very, very shortly. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
All the skills you've honed over a sporting lifetime will make you a legend on the green. And that green is just up the road.